You have questions and I answer them. This is your drop servicing question and answer session, so you can learn the advanced tactics of drop servicing from my laptop to yours. I run multiple drop servicing businesses driving 6 and 7 figures, and an education business called the Drop Servicing Blueprint that teaches drop servicing. So today you're going to get the real strategies and tactics working right now. Now, before we get started, a massive congratulations to the following Drop Servicing Blueprint students for the results they've achieved. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the strategies and tactics I use to build real online businesses that get results like these. And comment below any questions you have for me and I'll personally answer you. Now let's get started. So the first question is drop servicing still working this year? Well, because of everything that's happened with the recent times where we all work from home, the digital economy is booming. So today is the best time to make money online. The majority of the world was forced to flock to the digital economy and thus staying. So it's a major turning point really, and so far it's meant an additional $448 billion has been spent online. And that's something everyday people are taking advantage of because far more people are spending online and will keep spending online, with the recent global thing that happened really being the spark that led to a long-term explosion. We are seeing far more companies come online and start spending on digital services with digital advertising, for example, at $398 billion right now, with huge growth to come up to $470 billion in 2025. And that's really what's making drop servicing explode right now, and it isn't slowing down. So because the digital economy is exploding right now with, companies and individuals spending all of their money there, it's hard to argue that there's a better way to make money online this year than with drop servicing. So next question here, I'm trying to figure out how to decide on my drop servicing business idea. Which things should I take into account? Well, when it comes to deciding on a business idea for drop servicing, you want something first of all that is in high demand, right? So people want to buy it, and then something that you understand so you know how to sell and deliver it. So these things may sound really obvious, but people often forget these things when making their decision. The next thing would be something that is scalable, meaning it's the type of service where you can get repeat clients or at least get returning clients. So the best way to determine these things is just to do a little research online, especially on the freelancer networks. Okay, so the best way to get my clients to come back for more projects, well, there are a few things you can do, okay? First of all, choose a recurring service that the client is going to need on an ongoing basis, for example, so that they pay you month after month for it, and then use tactics to get them to sign up with you on a longer term basis. So, a 3-month or 12-month contract, for example, in exchange for some type of overall discount, and then simply give them more ideas for projects down the line or sell them additional services that they need. I really like the idea of drop servicing, but I don't want to have to do sales calls. Is there a way to get around that? Yeah, definitely. So we have many students who never do sales calls. So there's 2 ways that they get around this. First of all, when you're selling a service under $1,000 per package using paid advertising methods, you can get away with using sales pages instead of sales people, kind of the same way that you sell things with drop shipping, in that it's being sold via a website directly. Next, you can simply hire a salesperson to work on a 100% commission only basis, which means you only pay the client after you get paid, and you pay them a percentage of the revenue they generate. So 10%, for example, is ideal. I'd like to invest in drop servicing, but I don't have a lot of time. Is there a way to start by having everything completely automated? Yeah, so of course the goal of any drop servicer is to automate their business eventually and completely. So it's just that some do it faster than others. So you're going to need to, use certain software options to automate different aspects of the business, and then hire the people to manage the projects, manage the leads, and handle the sales process. And that's all you really need to have a 100% automated drop servicing business from the start. Should I start my drop servicing business by getting clients on Upwork first to gain some momentum, or is it better to pick a niche and go straight to getting clients on my own? Yeah, so some of my students have done things that way, and it's an okay way of doing it. However, it's certainly not necessary, and it's not as profitable because their sites usually have very cheap people, so you don't get the highest quality clients there for the most part. part, you can get much higher ticket clients by going the traditional route with drop servicing, so that you have the business completely automated from the start, and you're getting high ticket sales instead of you doing everything yourself and not getting paid very much for it. Next question, how can I create my drop servicing website? So yeah, I mean, there are a ton of tutorials online for how to build a website. It's pretty simple these days. You just drag and drop a few things, but all you need to do is structure your website based on what your competitors are doing, because your competitors are doing very well for the most part, so there's no need to reinvent the wheel. Simply reverse engineer what your competitors are doing. Don't flat out copy them like a loser, but you can use them for inspiration, and then build your own site using the many tutorials out there. Next question is, where do you find clients for drop servicing? Yeah, so the great thing about drop servicing is we have countless strategies for getting clients. I mean, for example, we use free methods like social media and email outreach, which are umbrella strategies, of which there are many options that fit within those categories. Then we have all the paid advertising strategies we use via most of the paid ads platforms. So the short answer is we have many strategies for getting clients consistently. Now we have a question. After watching a few videos, I still don't really understand what exactly drop servicing is. Yeah, so I recommend checking out this video, What is Drop Servicing? It's a complete guide on what drop servicing is, and it goes very deep into all of the details. So check that out. But essentially drop servicing is selling high ticket services, then having freelancers deliver the services for you. So you essentially are connecting high quality services with high ticket clients and making a profit from that. I'm trying to decide whether to start drop shipping or drop servicing. Can you tell me which one is better? Yeah, well, maybe I'm a little bit biased, but when it comes to drop shipping, there are a few challenges you have to deal with. First of all, the market is saturated with millions of drop shippers selling the exact same cheap products from China, so your margin is really small, and then you need to sell thousands of products to make a small profit, essentially. So on top of that, the product quality is really bad, and it can take weeks to be delivered, and because it's shipped directly from China for the most part. So as a result, you get thousands of angry customers that are asking for refunds and leaving complaints, which makes it impossible to build a long-term business, essentially. And on top of that, you keep on getting banned from ad platforms and payment processors like Stripe and PayPal. The thing is, drop servicing is nothing like these other saturated competitive business models like drop shipping. They're just flawed, complicated, and essentially take too long to get results. So first of all, you can start for free because you don't pay for services until after you get paid, and you can use free marketing methods. So of course, like any other business model out there, you need to invest time in drop servicing, but the fact that you can start without much investment, if any, and get high ticket sales with huge profit margins is really my favorite thing about it, because it makes it easy for any newbie to come in and get results, which is why we see so many results in the drop servicing blueprint. Listen, the video is not over yet. If you want to get more help in terms of a course, coaching, or community for drop servicing, then click the link in the description to learn more. And if you haven't already, click subscribe and hit the notification bell right now so you don't miss out on any more strategies and tactics. And comment below, any questions you have for me, and I'll personally answer you. Now, I recommend that you check out this video here you see on screen if you want to go deeper. Let's talk over on the next video.